Hi guys, this is Jose Vision. I just want to let you know I'm back. Another video. And to let you know, yes, I'm finished with this movie, The Mutants. I watched it today around 5 p.m. and ended by 7 p.m. And it's a really good movie. It's about a facility that takes place somewhere, maybe in Washington, somewhere in the States, and it's really cold. And the facility is like one of those like nursing homes type of thing, and they have all the mutants locked up because they don't know what to do with them. They're kids, and the nurses, they don't know what to do. So the main person, who's another nurse, wants to kill all these mutants because she knows if one of them gets out, goes out of the facility and brings all the mutants in, they're gonna have problems. So one of them in the movie saved them all. And then that's how, and it does text about X-Men in there, but they want to be not. They don't want to become X-Men. They want to become killers, so they can kill people. This is what the mutants is about. I give this movie a 9. It's okay. I give it a 9. The reason why I give this movie a 9 is because it doesn't have a lot of action. And I don't want it with a lot of action. And if I had a chance to talk to one of the scripts person for this movie, I would tell them to switch it up to more action. But I recommended it. It's a nice movie for people who likes like X-Men movies. Yes. And I also finished this movie, Cult Pursuit, and it's by Liam Neeson. He's the actor who played Taken 1, Taken 2, and Taken 3, and also the reboot of the A-Team. And this movie takes about somewhere in the mountains, and it's something to do with his son. His son works with his people. They have nicknames, because it has something to do with the Native Americans in that movie. And it's something about whose turf is the mountains. Because, Native Americans, long time ago, mountains are them. And then the people in the movie, they want to get rid of those people. So, so in the movie, Cult Pursuit, and his son works with those people, but they don't know something to do with the cocaine trafficking. Yes, this movie has to do with cocaine trafficking, and then they gave them each other nicknames. Like, there's one bad person, his name is Wild Horse. There was the Native American person in there, in the whole group. They have each other's names. Kill kill, bull. See, they have nicknames like that. And unfortunately, his son was doing a run for them, taking a cocaine trafficking to another place, and then he didn't know nothing about it. And he wanted to speak out. He didn't want to say to nobody what was going on. Not even the police didn't know what was going on in that movie. So his son got killed, and then he got put him a dosage of heroin, cocaine in his system, and now that's how he died. And his mom and dad went to the morgue and find him there, and then they told him, "Oh, here's his items and stuff like that," and his dad is really with rage, and he knows that his son was not a druggie in the movie, so he's starting to find the head people on the cocaine trafficking, and little by one, starting to shoot him. Boom! And he, little by little, he started finding all those people, and at the end, the Native American wanted to kill him, but they found out that he helped them out too, because one of they call each other, like the Native Americans call each other the Native Americans, and the bad guys were the Vikings, and so it was like one mix, because it was something to do with the land of the territory that we're in. Because there was a nice, beautiful, snowy, blazing day, and he has a business that's doing plowing. For when you do the snow, he has a big machine with a big old scoop, so he scoops all the snow on the street, and so nobody can have an avalanche come in because of the snow. That's what this movie's about, and that's why it's called Pursuit. And he took them down, little by one, because he had like I said, he had range, because they killed his son, of cocaine dose. Yeah, so I give this movie a 10 out of 10. It has a lot of action, thriller, suspense, you name it. It's really good. So if you ever have a chance to go to your local Walgreens, CVS, this local supermarket, if you find this in your local supermarket, I give you, just pick it up and watch it. And I also had to use my JBL Flip 4, this one right here, because the speakers on my Bluetooth of my Blu-ray DVD Blu-ray player, they're okay. They don't sound as loud as they should be. So hook this up with the cable that goes in there for the microphone. I put it in my microphone input in my Blu-ray player. Guys, it sounded like I was in the actual movie theater. Boom! Like that. And it was really good. So I had to turn down the volume, because you never know. My neighbors might come and starts knocking on the door So I was putting a lot of video and DVD in there. So I love the volume in there. It looks great. So if you ever have a chance to, pick yourself up a JBL Flip 4. I got this Amoeba's Music Store. Yes, on Hollywood. It only cost me $115, I believe. Yes, I think it's 115. It cost me this JB Flip 4. It's really good. You know, sometimes I wanna sell it, but I'm like, no. And it's my waterproof one, so I always keep this one in my bathroom. You know. Yeah, with that one, oh man, that sounds like I was in the actual movie theater. I was eating my hamburger sometimes when I was watching the movie. You know, if you ever have a chance, pick these movies up, okay? Pick The Mutants, pick Call Pursuit, pick them up. Jose Mera Vision approves it, you know? And it's really good movies. If you like action, pick this up. If you like more, not action, but a little bit of, pick this one up. Cause this one, it was kind of like watching a horror movie type of thing. But it was really good. You know, it was a really good movie. And that's it. You know, this is my movie review of both movies, of Cold Pursuit and The Mutants. Jose Mera Vision out. Have a wonderful night. Whatever you guys are. If you guys are in Mexico, you know, have a wonderful night. If you're in London, have a good morning. If you're in Japan, have a nice morning. You know, to all my peoples, have a nice night.